For whatever reason, that reminded me of Vlasic pickles.
Oh, yeah?
Vlasic.
Oh.
Yeah. And we never talked about the fact that Amanda, our business manager, has a gallon of pickle juice, as Amanda's pregnant. I did not say knocked up. And,
Thank you.
Yeah. And then it turns out you can buy this pickle juice by the gallon. Were you aware of this, Kate?
Yes. Isn't that fantastic?
You were aware of this.
Yes, but when we're done talking about pickle juice, let's talk pickles because I've got a new recipe I want to try.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm done talking about but basically, pickle juice is good for what's it good for, Kate?
Cramps and low potassium. So refilling your electrolytes and I feel like I'm not saying it very scientifically, but when you're hungover or when you're dehydrated or when you're pregnant and you're not getting enough fluids, just sip on some pickle juice, especially if you've been working out. You want to get some pickle juice going after your workout. That's a good post-workout drink or running. Yeah, get some pickle juice.
Yeah, so you mentioned the hangover, but pickle juice does actually go good in the Bloody Mary. Did I tell you someone encouraged me to try that?
I love pickle juice in a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do.
I could go for pickles right now.
Listen to this pickle recipe, Matt. My sister shared this with me. You get a jar of pickle spears, whichever pickle spears you prefer, and then you take a packet of the ranch dry seasoning mix. So what you would normally take to make ranch dressing or ranch dip at home, you pour the dry packet in your jar of pickles, shake it up, and then you put the jar of pickles in your fridge for like maybe 24 hours. And then the next day you've got ranch pickles. Oh my gosh. Yes. And then there was another follow-up to that you use that pickle juice with the ranch pickle juice to coat chicken in before you fry it to make chicken nuggets or fried chicken. Oh my gosh. It sounds so good.
Yeah. I'm surprised you've held back from creating it. It's just too busy. Seems like something that you would have done by now. You're such a pickle enthusiast.
I know. I don't know that I can let pickles sit that long.
You can't let them sit. Like you buy them and you can't let them hang out long enough before you consume them to add a ranch packet? Is that what you're saying?
Right. Well, after you put the ranch packet, they're supposed to sit there for like 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. Right. I see what you're saying. Not that you're incapable of buying a jar of pickles and letting it just not be entirely consumed in a day.
Right.
I have faith in you. I think you could pull it off.
But I did have the best fried pickles I've ever had in my life the other day. Oh my gosh, they were so good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Out somewhere?
Yes. They were pickle spears. Oh, and they were spicy, and they had just like, it was almost like if you'd picture a mozzarella stick, but with a pickle spear and not as much cheese. And they were spicy and they were crunchy. The pickles were crunchy. Oh, so good. Like my mouth. Oh, I know what I'm having for lunch today.
I prefer if I'm getting fried pickles, I mean, obviously you don't really have too many choices when you're ordering fried pickles off a menu somewhere. They're typically, these are how our pickles are fried. But I like the chips better than the spear.
I've never had the spears before, Matt.
Yeah, more surface area on the chips,
You think.
For fried goodness.
You think.
Yeah.
No. And I think with chips, sometimes the breading falls off.
Okay, yeah.
And then you just have hot pickles. I was really impressed that these pickles were still crunchy and had all the breading and...
The breading remained.
Yeah, I've never had this type of fried pickle. And I'm not always like, if we go to a place, if they've got fried pickles, I order them. It's just once in a while because I like cold pickles. Pickles. So good.
I haven't had fried pickles in a long time.
Oh, Matt, like I was like I was going to split them with Monty, and then I ate like more than my half, and I was like, it's cool. Sorry.
Yeah, for anyone who missed it, Kate consumed an entire jar of someone else's pickle juice one night after having too much tequila. Am I telling the story correct?
Well, not too much tequila. It was more like with the tequila.
Pickleback.
And
right?
Yes, it was super rude. Like, what kind of guest goes, hey, can I have some of your pickle juice? And she's like, sure. And then the next day when she wants some of that pickle juice because she was consuming the tequila with me, there's no pickle juice. How rude.
And just an empty jar.
What an awful guest.
Was there an empty jar left in the fridge, or
I don't know that it was in the fridge.
Okay.
Again, there was tequila involved, but I have a feeling like we killed it and I left it on the counter. Because you don't want to put an empty jar back in the fridge.
And then so you purchased a new jar of pickles for this friend, right?
I purchased a new jar of pickles.
Right. And then I opened the jar of pickles. I had a couple of pickles. I put the jar back on. I put a balloon around it, and then I gave her the jar of pickles. Unbelievable.
I know. It is typical Kate fashion for anyone in my family to be like, oh, did you read this book before you gave it to me? Did you watch this movie before you gave it to me? Oh, you listened to this CD before you? Yeah.
Uncalled for.
Yeah.
I dig it. Never change, but
I know. And she's one of the friends that I can get away with
this behavior.
She's a good friend that I could be like, hey, I got you this, but I'm going to eat it first. So.
Right. I consumed a lot of your gift. Here you go.
To be fair, it wasn't like a lot. I think I maybe had 3 pickle slices, pickle chips.
Well, you couldn't stop yourself from that?
It was kind of to be funny, though.
Oh, I see. So you had additional pickles then on hand, I assume, or no?
I don't remember. I'm thinking maybe I didn't, which doesn't sound like me.
God, how much tequila did you have?
Well, that wasn't that time. There wasn't tequila involved that time.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
This was days later?
This was Sober Sally.
Weeks later?
Just to be fun.
Sober Sally. What are some of the other names you have? Sober Sally.
Debbie Downer.
Okay. I feel like you got lots of names like this.
I think I do too. Grumpy Pants. We do lots of names in our house. Like, quit being a turd Ferguson. We say that a lot.
All right. Is that a reference to something?
I think it's Will Ferrell somewhere.
Okay.
But my mom gets really mad at me when we say that in our house. Why would you say that about your babies? Like, well, if the shoe fits.
Oh.
Burn.
All right. So no. Debbie Downer.
Sally Sober.
Sally Sober. What's the drunk version of Sally Sober?
Oh, Drunky McDrunkerson.
S-faced Sally?
Yes. Yes. Or canned. S-canned.
S-canned Sally?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was a total S-canned Sally last night, that's for sure. Drank all the pickle juice.
You put me on the spot here with all my names.
I'm sorry.
Sally,
yeah, I know.
We do say Sally a lot because we say Sally Sunshine. Or we say Susie Sunshine. Or Susie Knows It All. Or Bossy Pants. We say that one. Bossy Britches.
Bossy Britches.
Yeah.
Oh, I dig it.
Quit being a bossy britch. No, I don't say it like that. We say quit being bossy britches. Hungrier than a hippo. Say that a lot.
No, yeah. I liked that game as a kid. Hungry Hippos.
I know, right?
Yeah, it was a good time.
But I've been talking a lot to the girls about what you and I have been talking about, raccoons. And every time we see a raccoon on the side of the road, Elliot's like, that would not make a good barbecue. Or that would not be a good Thanksgiving dinner. So they do listen. And she's also now playing like roadkill bingo. So that's fun too.
Oh, you guys actually have a little bingo card for that?
No, we've got a what's it called? Transportation bingo in the car. But
where you slide the little windows or whatever when you see like, hey, when you see a stop sign.
It's a dry erase.
Dry erase, okay.
Dry erase. Because the sliding windows, some of the windows wouldn't slide. So one of my better finds at the old Dollar Tree when we were going on a road trip, here's your dry erase board or here's your dry erase card and your marker and who's going to spot the dump truck first or the helicopter. Nobody can get the boat. There's always a boat. I take that back. We can get boats when we're in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, people pulling boats, but
wintertime, it's a difficult ask. Yeah,
a little bit. But it keeps them busy for about 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like maybe we touched on this briefly once upon a time. the road bingo type stuff, but I was under the impression that most of those types of games just no longer existed since, you can put a screen in front of every kid's face.
That's true.
That's good to hear that's still happening.
Well, and probably because the screen in our car doesn't work anymore. So I take that back. The screen in our car works great. It's the headphones that I quit buying new headphones for. And so the only way they can watch the screen is if they listen to it through the radio, and it's an obnoxious sound system, and I don't want to listen to the movie. So we do books, we do games.
Old school. Look at you guys go.
I know, right?
Yeah, for sure. Represent.
And if all else fails, take a nap.
Oh, yeah, I wish. Go for that right now.
I know. Kids these days have it so easy. Take the nap. When somebody gives you a nap, take the nap.
Oh, yeah. If only.
We've had a couple of family naps over the weekends in the last month, and that has been fantastic. Like, everybody just lay down.
All in the same room, or how's that work?
One weekend we had Elliot in with Monty and me. Another weekend, I think I laid down with Finley in her bed, but it's nice.
Yep. Afternoon nar.
Oh, I love it, Matt. I love it. How can we have a work family nap? Like, everybody, we're turning off the lights. Climb under your cubby. Go nar.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised I haven't seen any thought pieces about workplace group nap sessions. I
mean, it could be just like at preschool when they tell the kids, you don't have to go to sleep, but you have to lay there and be quiet so that the rest of us could get some good nar in.
Yeah, you're not going to get really many people in this building to shut up, so good luck with that, yeah.
Good luck with that. Hey, Matt, we were just talking about the Brady Bunch. And there's...
Sorry.
Right, go ahead. Hit it.
The Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch.
Well done. Well done. Okay, so NBC
I've seen that show.
You've seen the Brady Bunch once or twice?
I've seen it a lot. Seen that show a lot. It's good comfort food television. Yeah.
Nice.
I think you can watch it on MeTV. And I think that's channel 9-2. Yeah.
Is MeTV the new, like, Nick at Night? Is there still Nick at Night?
I don't know. My Nickelodeon knowledge isn't what it once was.
I know. That's how I used to catch all these shows, was Nick at Night.
No, we've talked about MeTV before. We talked about MeTV. Yeah. You were watching... Because you talked about, were you watching Laugh TV or something? I forget which. Yeah, right. Yes. All right, so what about Brady Bunch?
All right, Brady Bunch. NBC says 5 of the original Brady Bunch cast members are going to star in a new holiday movie called Blending Christmas. And it's going to be on the Lifetime channel. So I think saying 5 of the original Brady Bunch cast members is misleading. It's not saying 5 of the 6 kids.
Right.
It's saying 5 of the original cast.
Okay.
So can you name who's coming back?
Yikes. This is tough because a lot of that cast has passed on. All right. Okay.
The kids have not passed away.
The kids have not. No, but...
Right.
See, I'm like, which ones are which? I know that Mike Brady, also known as... Oh, come on, Matt. Can you remember his name? I should know this.
I should know it too, but I can't.
This is brutal. Died a long time ago.
Right.
Is Florence Henderson still alive?
Nope.
Not. Is Alice still alive?
Nope.
Okay. Sam the Butcher?
Sam the Butcher? Nope.
Oh, wow. So, okay. So, all right. So I think that it would have to be all the children then. What other cast members are there?
You're going to see, I'm throwing you for a loop. So name the kids. Davy Jones is also dead.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
I had a feeling.
Davy Jones of Monkees fame. Nope.
It's good to see the triumphant return of Womp Womp.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so I will guess it's all the cast members except for Cindy. All the kids except for Cindy. Brady Bunch are returning to it's a Christmas special, is that what you said?
It's a Christmas special or a holiday movie called Blending Christmas. It will have 5 of the original Brady Bunch cast members.
Yeah.
Greg, Peter, Bobby, Cindy.
Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Now we're down to...
That's 4.
Now we're down to
so there's
Marcia
one more.
Jan.
You're going to hate this because it's a trick, Matt. It's neither Marcia or Jan.
Cousin
and you're
Oliver?
going, wait. Yup. It's Cousin Oliver. So no Marcia, no Jan.
That's the worst.
In the Blending Christmas.
Ugh.
I mean, with the exception of Cindy, all the boys are like, yeah, we could use some cash. Let's get in on this Brady's Blending Christmas business with Lifetime.
Oh, man, this is the worst news because, Brady Bunch really went downhill when they continued to force Cindy to be a child, even though Cindy was well on in years at that point. They continued to make her wear curls. And I believe, what's that actress's name? Do you know?
I deleted it. Shoot.
Come on, Kate.
I know.
I thought you knew me. I thought you knew me.
I thought you'd know this since you know everybody.
Well, I'm struggling today. What's wrong with me?
Susan Olsen.
Susan Olsen. Yes, there you go. They made Susan. I think Susan Olsen even said she felt uncomfortable being forced to continue to wear curls when she was 14, 15. I'm not sure how old she was in the final season. So that was bad. And then when they added Cousin Oliver to the show, even worse. And so...
Do you remember the Very Brady Christmas?
This is horrible, horrible news. Yes, I do.
When they're all grown up and coming home and Jan's going through a divorce, but just trying to get through the holidays. And
yeah. Now, I think in that one, Cindy was not the original actress, at least. Right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you're right.
But Cindy, the character, was. I assume in this one they're not going to be recasting Marcia and Jan?
I don't think so.
They're like, oh yeah, they're in Hawaii right now. Or something. Yeah, okay.
They're in the Peace Corps.
So, okay. Well, bummer.
Yep.
I mean, I've just really failed this quiz, but that's okay.
That's okay.
All right, so what's it called again?
Blending Christmas.
Blending Christmas. Did they put, is it like, that's the subtitle for like Brady Bunch?
Well,
Blending
it
Christmas.
just is Blending Christmas in quotes, so it's not the Brady Bunch Blending Christmas. It's just holiday movie called Blending Christmas.
Okay.
I'm guessing, can you not call it the Brady Bunch because Marcia and Jan aren't there?
I don't
It's
know.
not really the whole bunch.
Well, I would think you would want some kind of clue to people when they saw what it was on the lineup that, oh, there's a Brady Bunch deal? It's got to. They've got to modify that, I bet, for TV listings or something.
Does NBC own Lifetime?
Oh, maybe. They might.
I didn't know because it says NBC reports, but it's going to be a Lifetime channel movie.
Oh, well, NBC's allowed to report things.
True. I just didn't know. I mean, NBC doesn't usually say, hey, coming up on CBS, there's a show.
All right, so looking up Lifetime Cable, American Basic Cable Channel that's part of Lifetime Entertainment, blah, 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 subsidiary of A&E Networks, which is jointly owned by Hearst and the Walt Disney Company. So no, not owned by NBC, owned by ABC.
Right.
So this is going to be a Lifetime series?
Okay.
I mean, Lifetime movie?
Lifetime channel movie.
For next Christmas?
Doesn't say. New holiday movie called Blending Christmas.
Man, this story is raising more questions than providing answers, huh?
Sorry, Matt.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to call Lester Holt.
Yeah, contact Lester Holt and say, we need more info, Lester. Could you tell the crack crew on your news desk to figure that out?
Get Keith Morrison on it. He'll figure it out.
Gotta know. Blending Christmas. See, now I'm getting greedy here.
I know.
Internet searching so you don't have to.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Not just you, but the listener.
Well, I know, but I thought I would be the collective. Thank you.
Oh, well, yes. Okay, just making sure. Deadline.com has a story.
And they've got a whole bunch of old names in there, like Haley Duff and Corbin Blue. Look at that. With Barry Williams. Ugh.
Is that really what it's... Because it says here, Deadline, Lifetime sets holiday movies starring Haley Duff, Aaron O'Connell, Corbin Blue, and Monique Coleman. And then it says Blending Christmas. The holiday season's in full swing when Emma learns that the resort where she used to spend Christmas with her family is being redeveloped. Her boyfriend, Liam, hatches a plan to bring her to the resort one last time to propose.
But look in that picture. That's Peter, Bobby, and Greg.
You're right.
I know.
Weird.
So maybe it's not a very Brady Christmas. Maybe it's just the Brady Bunch will be at the resort.
Okay. Maybe almost like a cameo or something, you think?
Or maybe they're just regular guys. I mean, look at Bobby wearing the top hat.
And they have bit parts.
It's fancy.
That is, it's a good look for him. Yeah.
Makes him a little bit taller.
Yeah, it looks like, Barry Williams looks great. But, see, now I should really know his name. Peter played
McKnight.
by...
Or not Peter McKnight, it's, what's his name, McKnight. Not to be confused, not McKnight, just Knight. Not Brian McKnight. Hold on, I'll get there. Like New Kids on the Block, Jordan Knight, Jonathan Knight. This one is Christopher Knight, no relation. Sorry.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. And the only reason I know his name is because I was like, oh, is he related to New Kids? No.
He looks like he's put on some weight.
Well, I mean,
doesn't he look chubby?
What happens when you get old?
I know, but wasn't he ripped just like not that long ago?
Was he?
Yeah, wasn't he in good shape on like...
Come on, Matt. You know you want to say it. I know you want to say it.
Romancing the Brady. I forget what the name of the movie... what was it? Or a TV show?
It was like a...
Big Brother style?
My Fair Brady.
Oh,
My Fair Brady, where he was dating America's Next Top Model. I can't think of her name, but she was crazy. I think they even got married. Florence Henderson did not like her.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I don't see Cindy in this picture.
I don't either, because that's certainly not Cindy.
No, well, yeah, none of these women are now. The three women in this photo now. Okay, all right. So Blending Christmas. The Brady Bunch actors Barry Williams, Christopher Knight, Mike Lookenland. That's Bobby. Susan Olsen.
Robbie Rist is cousin Oliver.
Oh, and Jennifer Elise Cox is who?
Is who?
Well, it says Jennifer. It says the Brady Bunch actors, and it lists off all these people, and then Jennifer Elise Cox is listed. I don't know if I know who that is.
Was she Cindy number 2? No, that was Susan Olsen.
Middle child Jan Brady in the Brady Bunch
She's the girl who plays Jan in the Brady Bunch movie.
Yeah, the parody.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Oh,
okay.
That's great.
All right, so Blending Christmas coming to a Lifetime tuned television set.
Right.
For Christmas, it looks like, when I'm looking at this Deadline article.
Deadline. Again, we've got more questions.
What's the new question now? I thought we had them all.
When's it going to air? Is it this Christmas?
I think so,
Christmas in July?
It says Christmas lineup.
Holiday movie programming. Okay. All right.
I sure hope so.
Deadline. Don't miss the boat.
I mean, they've got this photo of this entire cast together.
Right.
So that would make me think that it's well into production. Especially there's a Christmas tree behind them. And like you mentioned, Bobby with the top hat. And
it's not one of those movies that was supposed to go to the big screen and they put it off. Yeah, it's going to be on TV. Okay.
Yeah, I would say there's no chance of this movie ever ending up on in a theater. No, not in the before times. No. Never. Not during the 70s when the Brady Bunch was taken off.
Could you imagine if there was like a Lifetime movie theater where it was just Lifetime movies?
That might actually do okay. depending on the amenities. Right? Like, if there's
grandma's sofas and Zinfandel and
yeah. See, Do you watch holiday movies a lot? Do you watch Christmas movies?
I don't watch the Lifetime or the Hallmarks, but I watch the Christmas classics. Die Hard, Home Alone. We talk about the Christmas movies. Yeah, I'm just not into that. But there is quite the audience for the Hallmark Christmas movies and Lifetime Christmas movies.
Yeah.
So it could be like Sweatpants Chic and BYOB or BYOD.
BYOD. What's that?
Drink. I don't know. Drink. Bring your own hot chocolate.
Yeah, my sister-in-law may hate that I'm mentioning her, but my sister-in-law, Jen, I think she signs up for a la carte Hallmark Channel or something, 'cause I think they're all streaming over there.
Yeah.
Signs up for the Hallmark Channel or one of those Christmassy one of those channels that goes, back to back to back to back to back to back to back with the Christmas programming.
Yeah.
At last check, I think she does that every year.
We've got some friends who it's like their sister tradition. They get together I think the weekend after Thanksgiving, and they bake cookies and they watch the Hallmark Christmas movie marathon or whatever.
Yeah.
Together and just and they hang out and it's a big deal. So
yeah, no doubt.
I think that there's a market for this, a Hallmark movie theater, and it's open November through January, and even in the month of July for Christmas in July. So you can get your little fix. And they sell baked cookies and hot chocolate. And what are some other Christmas things?
Gingerbread houses.
Gingerbread, yeah. You can wear your matching aprons or your matching Christmas sweatshirts that you made with your puffy paint.
So is this movie theater full of little kitchen areas or something?
I don't know.
Might as well be.
I'm thinking about it.
We're not here to complete the full-on free ideas that we give out to the listener.
But the movie theater has the aroma of popcorn. I think the Hallmark movie theater has the aroma of fresh baked goods.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, and the concession stand is all the things you mentioned plus milk. Yeah.
Yes. And you can bring your own blanket to cozy up in the theater. And
so there you go. Another free idea courtesy Matt and Kate. Go wild with it if you want to open up your own movie chain and feature Hallmark style Christmas films.
We do what we can, Matt.